PJ was shooting to put you guys ahead about 5 minutes ago in the third quarter. What happened after that? It just seemed like everything went downhill.
They made 21 threes. It's tough to win like that.
How do you guys regroup from this game? You got a short turnaround, no game on Sunday.
We just gotta go on to the next one. I mean, this is the best team in the NBA. I think we played pretty good for 3 quarters, but it's tough to win here, especially against this team at this point. We just gotta go next.
You said they're the best team in the NBA, so it was a chance to measure yourselves against them. How close do you think you are to that caliber?
I mean, I don't know how close, but I think we played pretty good basketball for, like I said, 3 quarters. But they made 21 threes, so that's a really tough way to win. But I think for 3 quarters we were really close.
What was Porzingis doing there in the first quarter to get them off to a fast start?
I mean, he was just popping and shooting that thing, you know. He's been a great addition to them. I talked to him for a little bit, so he's really happy that he's here. So I'm happy for him too.
Did you get a chance? I saw you also talking to Tatum after the game. What
Yeah.
kind of sentiments did you guys share?
No, I mean, he's just a great guy, you know. We both have a lot of respect for each other, which is amazing, you know. And we just battle out there. That's it.
Do you feel any sense that, I mean, there's a lot of attention on you guys, especially. Do you feel in any sense that it's almost like a game within the game? Because both of you guys are MVP candidates.
Oh, I don't know. I think that's for the media. You know, they have the vote, so I don't know about that one. That's the other media stuff.
The Celtics are able to play a lot of shooters even when they play big or small. How challenging does that make it to contain them from the perimeter?
It's tough. I mean, everybody basically is a laser. Everybody can shoot. Everybody can make it. So it's tough. You know, it's a different coverage than any other games. They have almost 5 out all the time. So it's tough. We should have done better our schemes. You know, being on the wheel and that stuff. But it's tough to guard those players.
And then they have a lot of like high-level defenders. Obviously, like you bring like Kyrie to screen, and you're just getting like Drew Holiday and Dereck White to switch in that action. How difficult is it to kind of break down their defense throughout the full course of the game?
I mean, it's hard. That's why they are number 1 or number 2 defense in the NBA. They have offense and defense. So like I said, I think that's the best team in the NBA right now. And it's tough. It's tough on both ends for sure.
How impressed were you with the way PJ played tonight?
Sorry?
How impressed were you with the way PJ played tonight?
I mean, he's great. He's getting more and more comfortable. You know, he just came here, so he's getting more comfortable every game, and we're going to need that for sure.
And then this is a really competitive environment, tough environment for someone like in a rookie season like Dereck. What did you see from him in these circumstances tonight?
Great. He played great. He protected us all, running the floor, rebounding, blocking shots, you know, just being there. He played great today for sure. Thank you.
Well, you said tonight would be a test. How do you feel that you guys measure up?
Yeah, there was a lot of. Yeah, it was a good test. They're a very good team. They, you know, at the half they made 10 threes. I thought we did a little bit better there in the third quarter. But again, you know, if you don't take advantage of a couple possessions, they can hurt you, and that's what they did there in the fourth. And so it wasn't, you know, the game that we wanted, but we learned a lot about ourselves, and we got, you know, some things to correct, but it's going in the right direction. We're closer than we think from the scores, but again, it's just you got to take advantage. If they make a mistake, you got to take advantage of it, and we just didn't do that tonight.
It was 81-79. Why do you think it kind of, where did it go from there?
Yeah, the possessions, you know, you can't have empty possessions against them, and then you can't have breakdowns defensively against them. They're going to make you pay for it from the three-point line, and that's what they did when it's a 2-point game. They, they kind of walked away from us with our mistakes on both ends. But give them credit; they're a very good team.
How much did they prove, Jason, why they're the best team in the league and why they have the best home record?
Yeah, they don't panic. There's no stress. You know, they just play. They're going to continue to keep playing the way, set screens for each other, share the ball. It's a very rare thing in this league to see a team like that with 5 shooters. KP was great for them in the first half and got them going. But it's not about, it's about team for them. You can see that with the ball movement. They're not worried about who's shooting it. A lot of times the person who is shooting it is wide open, so they're good.
1 minute, PJ was shooting for the lead with 5 minutes to go in the third quarter, and then everything just kind of got away from him.
Yeah, I thought PJ played great on both ends. Again, stepping up defensively and then offensively, taking the shots when he was open. He was the third guy tonight to join that, Luka and Kai, and we're going to need him to continue to do that. But yes, he had a great look. It just didn't go down for us. And again, we didn't score there, and I think we started to give up some points defensively, but we just have to be better.
You alluded to learning some things about yourselves. Maybe what might be a thing that you learned about yourself?
Yeah, I think that we can compete with the best, just not looking at the score, but we truly believe that we have the talent to compete. It's being consistent and understanding that it's hard to win in this league. It's hard to beat the best teams in this league. And so you don't have to play perfect, but you have to stay together. You have to stay consistent. And that's what we're fighting to do right now, just like everyone else in this league.
How difficult it is to try to win a game like this, the last game of a long road trip? As you said before the game, guys maybe thinking about going back home.
Yeah, no, it's we were focused. We did some good things. We got to go back and look at it on film, and then get unfortunately we won't have time to practice here. We got 12 o'clock game on Sunday, so it is what it is. It's so. Maybe after Sunday we can practice and be able to look at some film. But this is a quick turn. Coming from the East Coast and then playing Sunday at noon is tough.
Jason, what's the difficulty of defending a team where most of the starting 5 all can shoot threes?
Yeah, it's not so much shooting the threes. I think that's part of it. But the other part is the unselfishness of making the pass. Tatum will make the pass. Brown, Brown will make the pass. KP will make the pass. It's White will make the pass. And then sprinkle in Holiday will make the pass. Holiday's shooting 70% from the corners. You got to make him put it on the floor, but they can all put the ball on the floor, and so I think looking at shooting the three is, yes, they all can do that, but it all starts for the pass and off the dribble and putting pressure on the paint. And they do that at a high rate, especially with Brown and Tatum. And then, again, Holiday in a roll situation draws attention and can finish, but also can find the open guy. And so it's tough. But, yes, shooting the three is part of it, but the biggest part is the penetration and the help that they cause.
What was the intention and strategy behind playing smaller today?
Yeah, just understanding that they have struggled against playing in smaller teams, and understanding when you are big, if your bigs cannot guard the perimeter or guard the three-point line in rotations, it's going to be a shoot around for them. So you're going to have to go small, and we felt going small. We felt comfortable going small tonight. Thanks.
Thank you.
What's up, y'all?
How you doing, Jay?
Best you can be this moment.
PJ was shooting to put you guys ahead there with 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Then the wheels just fell off. What happened after that?
We were trying to get certain spots. We were trying to get certain shots. We were trying to get different matchups. We just weren't able to execute it. But in games like that, we got to be able to just stay focused. Even if we don't get in certain matchups or certain things, we could always get into other actions.
They're making 21 3-pointers. How difficult it is to beat them?
They're an amazing team. I think 1 through 9 can shoot threes. So, being able to go up against a team like that is hard. You know, we definitely tried to limit the amount of threes they had. We tried to be able to we learned to veer every screen, but, you know, they still were able to hit shots over us. But, you know, we were trying to make their threes hard as possible, and that's what we tried to do.
When you look at this as a measuring stick game, they're clearly the best team in the league. What did you guys learn about yourselves?
You know, I feel like it was a game for 3 quarters, 3.5 quarters damn near. So I feel like being able to we just gotta be able to just work through some of the downs that we have. You know, just because offense is working doesn't mean our defense should let up. I feel like, you know, there's some times where, you know, there's some players are in our heads about things, but, you know, I just feel like we got to be able to just have a bond and just continue to trust each other in those moments.
Speaking of that, you got a quick turnaround, but you got a no game on Sunday. How difficult is that process going from this 4-game road trip to that game?
I mean, let's be honest, we play a game every other day, damn near every day. So, you know, it's just got to be able to just be an adult. You got to be able to be a pro to be able to move on from a loss and try to get the win next. So.
Didn't ask you the obvious, but how did it feel to play your first game in Boston?
You know, I like the big stages. You know, I feel like it was an amazing environment. You know, there's a lot of heckling, there's a lot of things going on, a lot of people saying a lot of things to you. You just got to go out there and play basketball. You know, I feel like that's what we try to do. That's what I try to do. You know, it was a great atmosphere, and I love playing out here, honestly.
It seems in recent weeks you've done more switching. How do you think you've handled that personally as you've experienced more of that?
You know, I'm just trying to be able to do my job and making sure I'm just trying to get them off the line, trying to make sure I get them off the 3 so that, you know, once they drive, I have my low man and I kick the low man back out so I'm staying low. You know, we just got to be able to just work on our rotations. We got to be able to work on our communication on the floor and our trust.
What can you say about what you guys got from Luka? He almost had a triple-double after the 3rd quarter.
You know, he's Luka. You know, I feel like he was definitely pushing the pace. I feel like he was definitely leading the way, leading the charge. He was getting points. He was getting post-ups. And he was also getting other people involved. He was rebounding as well. So, you know, I feel like he was doing MVP numbers as usual. You know, this is kind of – there's no way we're going to make almost a triple-double every game normal. So just being able to just have someone like that on the floor is amazing playoff like him and Kai.
He found you a fair amount of times throughout the game. What was working between you two personally?
Just being able to trust each other. I know exactly what position he needs me to be for an outlet, and I know exactly if 1 or 2 people step up to him or they try to smoke him or they try to hit him, I know exactly where to be because I'm his outlet. You know, he trusts me to be there, and, you know, I trust him to make a play. I trust him to make the pass to me, so I got to be able to finish the play.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.